Today I'm going to talk about another poem which has written by Sheikh Hamdan. This is a love poem. He shared this poem on his Instagram on 7th of August in 2022. First of all, I would like to tell you to turn on subtitles in your language. Especially if you don't understand English, please click the three dots in the top right corner and next select captions. Then you will see many languages. Select your language from that list. Then you will see subtitles in your language. This poem is a very sad poem. Actually, this poem has written by Sheikh Hamdan to relieve his heart. He always says that people who know the poetry will understand it. And sometimes he says that if you know, you know. However, all this poem is about his beloved second wife and how he has failed in his love. First of all, I would like to share the original poem video which had shared by Sheikh Hamdan on that day. Keep your eye on it because after that I'm going to share the translation of it.
حبيبتي مرت على بالي اليوم وقفت تقدير لها يوم مرت جابت لي الفرحة وانا كنت مهموم الظاهر انها عن علومي تحرت وفراقها كون في خفاقي غيوم أمطارها على الفيافي يوم مرت تنبت من الأزهار ما كان معدوم من زمن ما استسرت في حبها حساد يتكثر اللوم وهي ورا عوج ضلوع استقرت أحلم بها وأطيح في النوم وأقوم لكن فرحتي ما استمرت إلى صحيت أعاتب الحظ والوم الأيام والأيام منها تبرت الهجر طعنت خايم نفسها على فعل الخيانة تبرت حبيبتي.
Poem translation. Poem title Crossed My Mind. My love crossed my mind today. I stood by respect to her when she crossed it. She brought me happiness and I was anxious. It seems that she checked about my news. And distance between us created clouds in my heart. Its rain, if passed by desert, grows flowers that are non-existent, and pleased a person that was not happy from his time. In her love, my enviers are blaming a lot, and she settled behind the crooked ribs. I dream about her and get deep in sleep, and I get up happy, but my happiness didn't last. When I woke up, I reproached the luck, and I blamed days and days disowned from her. Abandonment is a step of a traitor with a poisoned sword. He hurt himself for the act of treason. First of all, I'm telling you not to be sad after this poem, because it feels a lot. After I got the whole information and after I understood the whole poem, it brought me tears to my eyes. According to my perception, Sheikh Hamdan is a person who has approached the biggest happiness and the biggest sadness in his life. Sheikh Hamdan's second wife has gone away from him forever. It happened in the morning on 7th of August in 2022. After that, he posted this poem on his Instagram story in the same day. Okay, let's go to the poem explanation. In the first sentence, he says, "My love crossed my mind today." It means she went away from him on that day. In the second sentence, he says, "I stood by respect to her when she crossed it." In third sentence, he says, "She brought me happiness and I was anxious." In the past, they were friends and Sheikh Hamdan loved her. Sheikh Hamdan was so happy and he was anxious because of her. In fourth sentence, he says, "It seemed that she checked about my news." It means that she had checked and got to know that Sheikh Hamdan loved her. Next sentence, he says, "And distance between us created clouds in my heart." Clouds are like hopes. They rain and make our wishes come true. So, in here, he says, our distance created clouds in my heart. He wanted to have her and have a family with her. He loves her since very long time. In next sentence, he says, "It's rain if past the desert grows flowers that are non-existent." The rain of the cloud past the desert. It means that his wishes became true. His wish was to have her in his life. So she came to him, and it gave flowers. Flowers are the things he wanted. It gave a family, love between them. They are beautiful days, living in a one house as a family. But they were non-existent flowers. They didn't exist for a long time. He lost her love as a wife for his family. He lost their beautiful days. They are not living in a one house anymore. Next he says, and pleased a person that was not happy from his time. As a prince, he couldn't has a childhood love like we all had. We all could love for anyone, for any person we liked, but for him, it was not allowed. He was not happy from his time, but she pleased him at least for a short period. So here he says, and pleased a person that was not happy from his time. Next sentence he says, in her love my enviers are blaming a lot. When she loved him and became a family, Sheikh Hamdan's enviers blamed a lot. I hope you know who envious are. Next he says, and she settled behind the crooked ribs. Even she went away, Sheikh Hamdan loves her, and her love has settled behind his crooked ribs. Next he says, I dream about her and get deep in sleep, and I get up happy, but my happiness didn't last. He dreams of her tonight and sleep, and he's happy when he's in sleep, as he spends time with her during the sleep. So he get up happy, but his happiness does not last. It is because she is not there with him. It is only a dream. Next he says, when I woke up, I reproached the luck, and I blamed days and days disowned from her. He is upset when he realized that it's just a dream. So he reproached the luck and blamed the days and days disowned from her. He had to do something which he didn't want to do. So he's blaming those days. In the last sentence he says, abandonment is a step of a traitor with a poisoned sword. He hurt himself for the act of treason. Abandonment is a step of a traitor with a poisoned sword. It means it is hurting a lot. The poison kills the person who has the stab. It is an acute ache. Next, he says, he hurt himself for the act of treason. So he says abandonment is a stab of a traitor with a poisoned sword. he hurt himself for the act of treason. So, with the poisoned sword, which is abandonment, he hurt himself for his fault. Leaving her is like a stab by a poisoned sword to him. So, this is the poem which has shared by Sheikh Hamdan on 7th of August in 2022. So, I hope you would understand every single word in his poem. So, if you like my videos, please subscribe and hit the bell icon below so that you will not miss my any other video. Thanks for watching.